Hey everybody, it's Suzanne. Well, look who you're looking at. I was at it's sort of like, it's not a thrift store, but it has, like Granny's attic. It sells a lot of old stuff, and I know the girl there, and she's, we got talking about different dolls that I was working on, because she knows that I kind of restore and make some, make the reborns and all that. She knows all that. So anyway, she says, I got this doll. She says, you might be interested in it. And I said, well, yeah. And so I went, and she wanted to show it to me. So I went and followed her, and I said, oh, she's pretty. I love that dress. Oh my gosh, that is the prettiest dress. And she's got a little parasol, and right here. And she said, I said, it's, and so I, looked on the back of her and everything, and, she's EG. And so, I said, oh, she's cute. And she said, well, she, was brought in here by someone to sell, and the kids didn't like the doll. They claim the doll is haunted. And I said, oh, brother. And she said, yeah, she wanted to keep the doll because, it's a pretty dress and all. And so she wanted to keep the doll, but the kids kept telling her to get rid of the doll. They wanted it out, and they wanted to put it in the closet. And I said, well, what does a doll do? And she said, well, apparently the doll, changes positions and is, different. And then nobody, said that they touched it and stuff. And so I said, well, I don't know. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. Although, I must say, my mom, well, my stepdad and my mom bought this old farm, and the house was 100 years old in 2011. So the house was built in 1911. So the house was 100 years old then. But what happened was, she kept saying the house was haunted, blah, blah, blah. And I myself never had not one experience. I never had nothing happen to me. I never saw a ghost. I don't believe in all that stuff anyway. But anyway, so my sister, my half-sister, she said, we got on the subject, one day, and she said, and I said I didn't believe it, and she said, well, I kind of do. I said, you do? Oh my gosh. And she said, I said, why? And she said, because she was in bed one night, and she had just, climbed in bed, and she was just, just kind of like looking to, fall asleep. And she heard someone at the door. They were there at the door, and they said, shh, let her sleep. And she wasn't asleep, but I mean, she heard them say that. And I said, well, maybe it was Mom wanted to ask you something, and maybe my other sister maybe told her, no, let her sleep. And she said, no, nobody was around. There was nobody upstairs or whatever. And so she said she heard him up in the attic. She heard footsteps and all that stuff. Now, when we stayed up there, we went up there because my mom, got older, and she had to go in a nursing home eventually. And the place, went up for sale. So my husband and myself went up in 2011, and she was telling me, oh, the house is 100 years old, the barn and, all that. And she was, give me the whole scoop. And so the place was for sale. Now the barn is supposed to be haunted also. And feel real warm feelings when you go out in the barn. But I imagine, and this is me, I always have a reason, you know. I imagine if the barn was filled with cows or horses or animals and whatever, and it was, you know, an active barn, you know, with animals eating and pooping and doing all the things they do, then you probably wouldn't feel so weird. But when you go out to the barn and there's not one animal in it, and it's got nothing but cobwebs out there, it does have a spooky way about it. But here's the real story. My mother always thought that the house and barn were haunted. So the barn, a lot of things happen in the barn too. And so she just happened to call the paranormal investigators one time. This goes years back. But anyway, they said, yeah, they would come out and they would investigate and stuff like that. And so they did, and I gotta, next time I do a video, they took pictures of the barn. Actually, you know what? I have a video that I did on YouTube, and it was, I think, last year, and I did have the pictures that my mom gave me. It was in a big manila folder, and all the pictures that the paranormal people took. And so I did a video on that about the orbs and stuff in the barn. You can clearly see them. They're like all over the place. And some of the orbs, like orbs can be people or they can be animals. And, you know, they can be, you know, whatever. So I do have that. I'm going to see if I can find that. I know I have it. It's in the closet somewhere. But anyway, I did do a video. You could probably go back into some of my older videos. Around Halloween. It was for Halloween, so it'd be like a November thing. But anyway, but it was all for fun. It wasn't meant to be spooky or anything like that. It was just all for fun. But I used her pictures from her barn and the orbs that were in the barn. So anyway, okay, back to the house. She had a girl come. Melanie was her name, I think. And she had her come and do a sage cleaning of the house. And then she drove nails into all the doorways and archways and whatever. She drove nails in there, and it's supposed to keep the spirits out. They went through all this stuff. And like I said, I never had anything happen or never saw anything, never had experience, and probably mainly I don't believe in that stuff. But anyway, getting back to this doll here, so I did end up buying her and stuff, and actually she gave her to me, actually. So we actually did a little trade. So actually, so I have this doll, and so she's supposed, not in a bad way, I guess, because I asked. I said, well, what is she going to do, like stab me or something? And she said, no, she just has a story to tell and stuff. And, you know, the lady and the kids and the family of where this doll came from, they've all seen her move or seen that she did move or seen her move and whatever. So I said, oh, this should be interesting. So I said I would fix her up. I probably will sell her or down the line after I get her fixed up. But if she, whatever era she's from, she probably does have a story to tell. If dolls could tell a story, she probably could. So she's standing on a chair. She's right here is the chair, but the gown is just, oh my gosh, just gorgeous. And whether she's haunted or not, I don't know. Time will tell. I'll let you know. So, okay. So that's the story on the haunted doll. And so she's supposed to be haunted. Well, we'll see, huh? So, yeah, it's real interesting. My mom and all that was into hauntings and stuff, and because the house there, the farmhouse was haunted, and so she was you know, she told me the whole scoop on the whole thing. So, the house did sell, or the farm, his whole big farm and stuff did sell. So, and I don't know what happens after that. But with this doll, it'll be interesting because she's has a past, so I'm told. And, so, now this is Little Miss Emma, and Little Miss Emma says, Mommy, you haven't changed me in days and days and days. And I'd like another outfit on, please. That's what she said. She really said that. In my mind. So, I am going to dress Little Miss Emma here in something new. And, alright, so I haven't been making as many videos, but I plan to. Not to worry. I plan to. So, the other house, I got things pretty much done there. And, now this house here where we're living, I'm kind of getting it ready for the winter and putting everything away, lawn furniture. I put that away, pulled some weeds out from the summer. There's a lot of weeds. And got everything kind of put away. I rolled up the garden hose and, oh, what did I do? Just a lot of different little odds and end things. And so let me just see here. Where are your pants here? Oh, don't tell me, I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave you right there. Okay, so I've been trying to get caught up here, and I had thought about putting this on her, and she got these cute little velvet pants. She has a pair of corduroy ones too, and I thought I would put that on her. So, okay. So, yeah, I was getting kind of, things ready for the winter here. We have a front porch, and I was cleaning out the flower boxes and putting them in. She's a crawler, and say hi. So, let's see here. She's fun because you can position her. She would bring her head up. She would be fun. So, there. She kind of looks real, sort of, huh? So, yes, just a little bit big on her. Size 18 months. That's just a little bit big on you. Yes, it is. Well, 12 months kind of. Sometimes some of those are a little bit small, too. So, you never know. But, let me just see here. Where is the comb? We have a comb, do we? Yes, we do. So, would you like some pigtails for a while? Say yes, Mommy. So yeah, it'd be interesting on that doll. Now, like I said, I'm not a big believer in the ghosts and all that stuff. However, there are demon spirits, I'm sure, so I do believe that, there's oppression and possession, but I do believe, you know, spiritually speaking. But with this doll, the girl that I was talking to, she said, well, because she sort of believes it, but she didn't want the doll there, so she's scared of the doll. She, I think this is a relative of hers, or someone that she knows close, is related to or something. So, we are kind of miscombobulated, huh? See what happens when I'm out of the nursery too long? So, to tell you the truth, I don't think she wanted the doll there at all. Like, at all. I think she is spooked by the doll. And I guess from what the person who had the doll, I guess from what they said, that there's no way that the doll could have moved into the position because nobody did it. And although she wasn't like real scared by the doll, she wanted to kind of like keep the doll just because she was curious, I guess. It didn't bother her, but the kids kept telling her to get rid of the doll. They wanted it out of the house. So I guess that's what it is. But anyway, so finally she did what her kids wanted her to do, get it out of there. So she took it to this little shop where they sell all the second-hand stuff, or antique stuff, or used stuff, or whatever you want to call it. And and she knows I love dolls and love working with dolls and fixing them up and stuff like that. So I guess, and I don't mind. You know, I'm not scared of the doll. You know, it doesn't, even if it was true, which, you know, I doubt it. But even if it was true, still wouldn't bother me. I don't get spooked by stuff like that because the fear, there isn't any. Let's just put it that way. So, we shall see. I have her here in the nursery, and I'm going to, see. Yeah, it is a little bit big. Well, you can wear that for today anyway. I think we'll get little Miss Emma. She has another outfit that was sent for her. It's a little corduroy outfit and little corduroy pants and a top. And I think she'd like to wear that next. And are you going to stay here and watch the new doll? Make sure she behaves herself? Say yes, Mommy. And let me just see here. I'm going to wear your little bracelet that Mommy made for you with your charm on there. And she loves this little necklace that Auntie Julie sent her, so we'll put that back on her as her little necklace. You're the only one in the nursery that has a necklace. Are you just so special? So there. Say yes, Mommy. Say hi, Mommy. So, there we go. And everyone else seems to be behaving themselves, so I will be back tomorrow, and I have a little outfit that I want to put one of the babies in that is so cute. Well, I'll show it to you. It's this one, and I got it out, and I want to choose dress up baby. Okay, so we do that tomorrow. So, but I just wanted to show you the new baby. Okay, which she's not really a baby, but so she's the new one, and so we're going to see. Whoops, here. How come this fell off here? Or maybe we'll put it on this other hand. How's that? Just got just a little tie here, so we can just put it on. Let's see, where should we put it? So your little parasol here. So no, she's not a baby, but she's the newest one here in the nursery, and just will fix her up, I think, and go see where we go from there. Do you look different here than you were? I don't know. Okay. How did I have that? How did we have that here? What's going on? That fell down or something? I don't know. Weird already, see? No, I did that. I think I did that. When I took her parasol, I think this fell down or something. Did it? I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah. I think. What's going on? Oh, anyway. Okay. So, that's the new one. And, everybody else is doing just fine, I think. Yeah, today's kind of a weird day, huh? But, no, I just wanted to get on here for a little bit and just say hi, because I haven't been on in a few days, and I know I've been busy outside, but today's a little bit chilly out there, so it's only 60. But that's what we get now, 60, and it can hit 70, but mostly 60s now, and it'll be that next month too. Be 50s and 60s for November, and 40s and 50s for December, and January will be 40s, and February will be back up again to 60s. So it's a really short winter, like I was saying, I started to say before. Okay, so there's the new one. I don't know, I don't have a name or anything for her. All I just know that she needs to be a little bit, you know, fixed up, and so I'll wash her up real good. I'll take all that off and scrub her down real good, and her eyes need to be, you know, fixed a little bit. Maybe that's what's sort of creepy, I guess. Maybe the kids didn't like her eyes and that, because they are a little bit on the creepy side, because they need to be redone. Let's see here. Go like this. Yeah. So, but other than that, she's kind of cute. She's not too bad. So, okay. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, give me thumbs up, and may all your dreams and wishes come true. And I'll let you know more about this new doll in the nursery here, and see what the story is on her. But thanks for watching. Bye for now.